Hi everyone, in this video we will learn how to install Portainer, a powerful and user-friendly tool for managing Docker. Portainer allows you to easily monitor and manage containers, images, networks, and volumes through a clean web interface. In the previous video, we learned how to install Docker. If you haven't watched it yet, check the link in the description before continuing. Make sure Docker is running on your system. Normally, to manage containers, we use the docker-psa command like this. However, this only shows information in the command line, which can be harder to follow when you have many containers. So to manage Docker more easily and visually, we'll use Portainer. It provides a web interface that lets you view, create, delete, and configure containers with just a few simple clicks. Now, to install Portainer with Docker, we'll create a folder named Portainer. This folder will store Portainer's data, ensuring your settings are preserved even if the container is removed or restarted. Next, we'll create a new file called docker-compose.yml. This file allows us to define the configuration and deploy Portainer easily with a single command. Next, open the empty file we just created with your preferred text editor to start adding the necessary configuration for Portainer. Now we'll add the sample content into the file. This content tells Docker how to run Portainer with basic settings, including ports, data volumes, and the container's runtime configuration. The details of each parameter are provided in the description. After adding the content, save the file to ensure all settings are recorded before launching Portainer. Next, run the following command to start installing Portainer. The -d option runs the container in the background, allowing your terminal to remain free so you can continue using it for other commands. The first time you run this command, Docker will download the Portainer image from Docker Hub, create the container, and set everything up based on the file we created. This process may take a few minutes depending on your internet speed. To make sure Portainer is installed and running, check it using the command. You will see the Portainer container in the list, but it looks a bit messy with all the command line details. Later, we will see everything much cleaner and more intuitive through Portainer's web interface. Next, to access Portainer remotely, we need to open the ports defined in the configuration file, specifically 9000 for HTTP and 9443 for HTTPS. You can skip this step if your system doesn't use a firewall. Make sure the Portainer ports are allowed in your firewall. This ensures you can access Portainer remotely without connection issues. Now, let's check the server's IP address so we know the exact address to access Portainer from a browser. Okay, after finding the server's IP address, open your browser and access Portainer. On first access, Portainer will ask you to create an admin account by entering a username and setting a strong password to secure your system. On Portainer's main interface, click Get Started to begin managing Docker. Next, click Local to connect to and manage the Docker running on this server. From the left menu, click Containers to view the list of all running Docker containers. Here, you'll see the list of Portainer containers installed via Docker. The interface is very clean and intuitive, much easier to follow than viewing containers through the command line. You can start, stop, restart, or remove containers directly from the web interface without using command line commands. We've now completed the installation and basic overview of Portainer, making Docker management simple and intuitive. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials.